Gentlemen, this contest is for 3-minute rounds of boxing in the light heavyweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the white cloth shorts trimmed with red. At the weight he scaled 12 stone 1 pound. Tonight is his 20th professional appearance, presenting from Starbridge in the West Midlands via the Earl Johnson camp. Here is Emmanuel, the Pharaoh Moussinga. We do apologise, there's a slight delay, ladies and gentlemen, whilst we have Jamie's gum shield found. We'll just have some quiet background music, please.
Anthony Farnell's having a rummage in this. I won't say a man bag, because I'm not going to do that to Anthony because I know what he's like, but he's having a rummage around for the gum shield.
I always wonder what's in that.
Probably all his magic tricks.
It's like Kieran Farrell's bag as well. He carries a bag everywhere, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I can't talk. I've got a satchel under the desk, but I come straight from work.
That's got a Ferrari badge on it, though. It's allowed.
We might have to peel an orange at this rate. Just pop an orange in and let them fight by the privets.
I'm sure if they don't find his gum shield, I'm sure Jamie would want to fight without one. Not that that's allowed anyone.
And opposing Emmanuel, we do apologise for the delay. Boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black coloured shorts trimmed with the gold spangled effect. 1 contest, 1 win, hailing from Europe's entertainment capital, Blackpool. And on his gym, here is Jamie Mitchell. Timekeeper at the bell, Chris O'Connor, star referee in charge of the action. The always very fine Mr. John Latham from Bury.
Been a good show so far.
Right, as you expect from you both, you obey my instructions at all times. When I tell you break, you both break clean. Defend yourselves at all times, and the best luck to you both. Touch gloves.
I mean, the obvious thing to say is Mitchell just needs to get behind his jab with that height advantage, doesn't he?
That's it. Keep it nice and long against a shorter opponent. That's how we should fight. So we'll see what tactics he comes out with the first round.
Yeah, but Moussinga has this habit of dragging his opponents into fights. You ask the guys he's been in with, and they do take quite a few shots.
He looks really up for it. This could be a tough night's work for Jamie.
I don't know, say Jamie has to get behind his jab, show his boxing ability. The funny thing about Anthony Farnell, he was a blood and guts type of fighter, but he likes his fighters to box. It's the complete opposite in terms of his training regime.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the likes of Floyd Mayweather and his style, you know, it creates longevity. The name of the game is to hit him and not get hit. You know, don't take unnecessary punches.
What do you think about that? Floyd and Pacquiao seem to be having a little bit of banter about a rematch.
Yeah, I mean, if you look where they both was, they was both in a Japanese nightclub. So I just think it's a massive hype. I don't buy into that one bit. I think Floyd should stay retired. He's probably one of the greatest of all time. So stay retired. You know what I mean? Enjoy what he's earned. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's the master of staying relevant, isn't he, Floyd? He's been retired quite a while now, but people still talk about him all the time at boxing shows, and he's got quite a talent for doing that.
One day he'll be the godfather of boxing. I don't know what Bernard Hopkins is going to be then.
Yeah.
No, he seemed to be around forever, didn't he, Bernard Hopkins?
Like you say, the longevity is the name of the game. The better you can box, the longer you can last, and the more paydays you can get throughout your career.
That's it.
Here we go then.
Shield.
Mouth guard gate is now over, and we're ready to go. No, we're not. It's still got its t-shirt on. Now we're ready to go.
They both look really up for it. It should be a good fight, this.
Here we go then.
Fast start from both of them.
And Moussinga's caused an upset already this year. Back in April, he beat Josh Groombridge, who was 6-0. Stopped him in 7 rounds, so he might be confident of picking off another upset here somewhere down the line.
Yeah, I mean, this is only a four-rounder, so it looks like a very quick start from both fighters.
Yeah, and being a journeyman, he doesn't have the style of a journeyman that tuck up and just take the punches, catch the punches. He does like to have a go. You know, we saw it with Paul Juicy before. He likes to throw a lot of shots, and Moussinga's similar to that.
Yeah. I thought that was a good performance earlier by Kane Gardner. Very good performance. Now we're on to Jamie Mitchell against Moussinga.
Moussinga got a draw in his last fight as well. Obviously, he was taking on Jack McGann, who only had the one fight, but it'll give him a little bit of confidence, as Luke mentioned before. He's not your typical journeyman type.
Yeah, he seems to be quite active. I mean, he's not throwing many shots, but he seems to be very active.
And unlike his namesake from EastEnders, Jamie Mitchell's not going to want to have any drama in there tonight. He just wants to do a professional job and get it done.
Yeah, that's right.
He looked good on the inside then, Mitchell. He picks his shots nicely. He got Moussinga moving backwards on that back foot. It looks like he's hitting hard as well.
Yeah, he's putting some meat behind his punches.
And like Linden before him in a couple of fights we've seen tonight, it's the body punches that seem to be going in.
Yeah, I love the body shots myself. Absolutely love them. Ooh.
I thought that one was right on the borderline.
Yeah, slightly low.
I think the referee was on the blind side a little bit.
Yeah, it's happened a few times tonight, a few fights.
But if you can get away with it, keep throwing.
That's right.
And some fighters, to be fair, would wear the cups up to the nipples if they could get away with it. So.
Yeah.
A bit of an international man of mystery as well. Moussinga was backstage earlier on and he refused to have his photograph taken, so I don't know if he's on the run from the authorities somewhere, but or if he just wants to have that air of mystique on his box record.
He looks quite the character. I mean, he's sticking his tongue out, he's laughing, he's smiling. He looks like he's enjoying it in there, as he just got tagged with a shot. Mitchell's boxing well here, putting some big shots in. Ooh.
Doesn't want to get carried away with those big shots though. Just set them up nicely again.
That's it. You set them up behind the jab. Don't go looking for it. Should be using his height now. Not going on the ropes against a smaller opponent. It's quite dangerous.
He switched briefly to southpaw Mitchell, but he didn't fire any shots from the stands. Just lands a nice left hook.
Left hook to the head, left hook to the body. That's what I would do against this guy.
And Moussinga just looked like he's having an absolutely great time being punched about the body and head, and that's not what you want to see in the guy across the ring.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Yeah. Good first round from Jamie Mitchell there.
And he found it easy there, Mitchell, didn't he? Just throwing one shot at a time and landing, but, you know, a few combinations, and we could see it. The referee having a little look at that, because he seems to be landing quite a lot, Mitchell. You know, Moussinga's been stopped before, so it's definitely doable, and you can see that Mitchell certainly hits hard enough.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely got the power.
He's just giving me a wink here in commentary as well. You see how relaxed he is?
Yeah, I usually wink at you, don't I, Luke?
Yeah. I can't tell if you're winking or you got a twitch, though.
A bit of both.
You style it out.
Don't say that, I'm only 8 fights in.
I think Arnie's telling him to take a step back, draw him onto the uppercut, and maybe try and finish it that way.
It looks that way, yeah. Off that uppercut, like a left hook or a right hook. Put them punches together, and it might be over.
And you can see Moussinga just tries to rush your work a little bit, so that half a step back would be great for Mitchell to do, just to land a second shot when he has thrown one of these big shots that he's landing.
Yeah, that's it. That's going back to earlier when I said he's been very active. He's not throwing many shots, but he's just constantly moving his head, moving his body. It's making it difficult for Jamie, so Jamie's got to kind of time them punches right. But he's doing a good job here, though. He's doing a really good job.
Yeah, you can see how comfortable Jamie's finding it as well. He's got his hands below his waist.
Yeah, always dangerous, but a bit of bravado. It's not bad, to be honest.
I think that's a bad thing, Luke, if you've got your hands dangling like that.
Not at all, not at all. I mean, if that's part of your style, then do it. I mean, I tend to drop my hands sometimes, you know, and draw them on a little bit. But if you go back to the Egerton fight last week, he done it, and look what happened there. So, you know, I don't know what happened there, but I think not doing it 24/7. I don't think you should do it 24/7. No.
It's one of those things, isn't it? If you do it and you avoid the shots, you look great.
Yeah,
if you do it and get caught, you look like an idiot. It's a fine balance, and Mitchell seems to be finding it easy in there, and he's looked really, really impressive with his hands dropped.
Yeah, well, that's it. And he's boxing really well. He's keeping his distance, and that uppercut was fantastic. Oh.
A nice left hook to the body there as well.
He needs to keep his chin down now as he's going back, you know, because Moussinga is just looking for big shots now. He's getting a bit needy.
got very long arms, hasn't he, Jamie Mitchell? You can see when he flicks that jab out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was reading in Blackpool they won't let him stand in front of the tower in case he obscures it. He's so tall.
Nice bit of trivia there. Nice right hook as well.
Come on, Jamie!
That uppercut should be coming in and out. Oh, well, we just missed it.
But it's nice to see that he's been told to do something in the corner and he's trying to put that into effect.
He's doing it, and even if it's not working, your corner will be happy with you because you're listening to him, and that's a good sign. So, I'm sure Anthony will be very happy with this.
And Moussinga's giving him something to think about as well, which isn't the worst thing in the world.
Yep.
But I still don't think he landed a shot in that exchange, did he?
No, definitely not.
Nice work again from Mitchell.
Yeah.
He looks really sharp behind that jab, doesn't he?
He does. He really does.
Nice lead left hook as well. Moussinga getting a bit rough there, killing a bit of time. You can't begrudge him that.
Yeah, of course. I think it was an old pros trick that, waste a bit of time and try and get the referee on your side a little bit.
Yeah, and Moussinga, he's thrown a lot of shots this round. He's not landed with too many, but he has thrown a lot of shots and given Mitchell something to think about, but he's dealt with them well so far.
Very, very well.
And he's a good opponent to have, isn't he, Moussinga? Because he gives you something to worry about.
100%, because he's keeping you on your toes, you know what I mean? If you switch off 1 minute and he does throw that punch, he's going to catch you with it. So it's a good fighter, good level fighter for Jay at this stage of Jamie's career. Looking forward to Bradley Ray fighting later, my gym mate. He's going to smash it.
He's been looking very sharp in the gym. I've seen him sparring a couple of times. He looks in phenomenal shape, doesn't he?
Absolutely fantastic. I mean, I train alongside him every day, and I've not seen another person in that gym train harder than him. He's an absolute beast.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Brad, isn't it? He likes to go out and enjoy himself, and it was whether he could focus himself and do the training and get into the shape to become a professional boxer, and he's proved a lot of people wrong, even getting to this point, and I'm sure we'll see his skills tonight.
Yeah, we've all been there, but I've got so much confidence in Brad to go very far, so looking forward to seeing him later. Oh, nice left up there.
Nice jab again from Jamie Mitchell. Just throwing the jab down the middle.
He's remaining calm under pressure as well when Moussinga tries to put it on him. He doesn't look unduly worried about anything that's coming in his direction.
Oh, he's missing wild there with the right hook.
Yeah, he nearly knocked out the crowd there, Moussinga, with that shot.
He's done that a few times so far, hasn't he?
Of course, yeah. He's
been closer to our chins than he has been to Mitchell's on a couple of occasions. That left hook landed though.
Yeah, that's a solid left hook there from Moussinga. We're drenched with sweat now from that one. Mark Latham just gives him a brief warning about pulling his opponent on.
He's a bit more busier now, isn't he? A bit more busier, so Mitchell's just got to keep a cool head, keep relaxed, keep switched on. Oh, nice right hand.
Come on, Jamie!
Mitchell's head movement's been remarkable tonight, hasn't it? The amount of shots he's avoided with his hands down.
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
moving his body, moving his feet, and his footwork's underrated as well, because it all comes from that. And I'm sure that's something they work on in the gym.
And he's started to put his hands up a bit more now. When he's fighting inside, he's putting his guard up a little bit when he's inside, so he's obviously wary about taking something after Moussinga.
Wasting a bit of time now on Moussinga. Counting down the seconds. Oh, good uppercut there from Moussinga.
And that's always the danger with Moussinga, isn't it?
I think he might have underestimated him a little bit here. He's taking some unnecessary punches this round. He just doesn't need to do that. Oh, nice left hook.
Moussinga did very well to catch that left hook between his arms, didn't he? Because I think there was a barrage of punches coming then. Nice short, sharp uppercuts over the left hand and the right hand over the top.
Beautiful. Now he's got to carry that on now. And oh.
He's picking the right shots, isn't he, at the right time? Just a couple of times they've just missed by an inch or so.
Definitely.
So another solid round there for Jamie Mitchell. Did what he had to do. Moussinga tried it on us a couple of times with his own shots, but Mitchell sorted it out, and another round in the bank.
Yeah, it was good round for Moussinga as well as Mitchell there.
And in terms of yourself, coming to shows like this when you're off with an injury, is it a double-edged sword? Do you feel a bit bittersweet?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I see like the fighters who I'm good friends with, and I watch them. I watch them as a fan, and then I analyse them as a boxer. So it's a bit of both really. But I should have been fighting tonight, and I'm gutted I'm not. But it just makes me work hard for the next one.
Final round coming up, a bit for Smouth and Moussinga. And as you were saying, if you can get out in November, then you can bounce into the new year for get another couple under your belt early in the new year.
That's it. I mean, hopefully get out in November, and then see where we go from there.
Bit of a firefight in the neutral corner there, bit of a phony one. Moussinga tried to fight a shot, but Mitchell was just eased his way out of the corner.
Mitchell's doing well here. That's what he wants to do. Get behind that jab and keep his distance. Don't want to be on them ropes though, because that's where Moussinga's going to let off some big shots.
It's a bit irky-jerky, Moussinga, as well. I imagine it's a difficult opponent to work out in terms of his rhythm and the way he approaches things.
Yeah, definitely. He's got like very jerky head movement. Like it doesn't seem to be like a very like his style is just kind of moving a lot. You know, he's a very awkward opponent, but he's a good opponent for Jamie. He's a good opponent. Definitely. He doesn't get caught a lot either. He gets caught with some big shots, but he doesn't get caught a lot. And he looks in good shape as well, to be fair.
Yeah, when Jack Williams stopped everything Jack could have landed. Great function that night.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I heard it was a very good performance. Don't want to be going back with his hands low and his chin in the air there, because some big shots are going in.
Yeah, especially in the fourth and final round. This is the round where you want to coach your way through to getting your hand raised at the end.
Just wants to get behind that jab and just coast it, make it easy for himself. He's got nothing to prove to anyone, you know what I mean? He's still relatively inexperienced in the professional side of things. So just needs to get behind that jab and enjoy it now, rather than having a stand and trade type of moment. Because this is going to suit Moussinga right down to the ground. That's his game.
And I think that's what Arnie's shouting in the corner, asking him to get a bit of space to finish with a flourish now we're coming into the last minute.
Yeah, that's it. Just don't smother your work. I mean, it's been a good performance up to now, so.
And you can see that Jamie Mitchell's showing glimpses of real class in there at times, isn't he? But there's also times where he could tuck up and he needs to use that jab a little bit more and use the distance and the range he's got, because he will be taller than a lot of the opponents he boxes.
Yeah, in sections he's looked class, and then in other sections he's looked quite vulnerable to certain shots, and I think that's more of his downfall, and Moussinga doing that to him. I think like with him dropping his hands going back, you know, against a good opponent, it might be quite dangerous to do that. But it's been a very good performance though, nevertheless.
A bit of blood on the shoulder with Mitchell. I'm not sure if it's from him or Moussinga. We'll have a look at that for you.
Yep.
That was nice use of the feet from Mitchell, just taking that step back on the inside.
Good end to the round there, good end to the fight. Well done, Jamie Mitchell and Moussinga.
No dramas there for Jamie Mitchell. He didn't have to call on his Uncle Phil either, so good night work.
Yeah, I had that fight 40-37. I gave Moussinga a share of the round.
And the MC Michael Passers just speaking to referee John Latham to get the official result, but don't think there's any doubt that Jamie Mitchell's won this one, as he calls both fighters to the middle of the ring. Marco Pastor will announce the official result.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we render the decision, don't forget to send us your tweets via the hashtag on Twitter. You're watching live on VIPboxing.tv. John Latham, our star referee, has scored this particular contest 39 points to 38 points for your winner. Hailing from Europe's entertainment capital, Blackpool, now undefeated in 2 professional contests, Jamie Mitchell. And a gallant effort indeed from a man who has travelled far and wide, Starbridge, Cameroon and Switzerland, the Pharaoh, Emmanuel Moussinga.
So a bit closer than we expected there, 39-38. You called it for that last round as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was a. I thought, you know what? I thought it wasn't a very close fight, but obviously everyone has a different opinion, and it's the judge's opinion that matters at the end of the day.
And good learning experience for Mitchell. His second fight, he'll bounce into the third one now. Over the back of that, first time he's done the 4 rounds, he went 3 rounds in his last fight, so it's bubbling along nicely for him.
Yeah, that fight will stand him in really good stead for the future going forward. So very good performance, and he'll learn a lot from that.
And what would you like to see him work on in the gym maybe for the next time? What would you like to see him work on in the gym for?
Just keeping that distance. I mean, when he kept that distance and he put his punches together, he looked quite powerful and strong. But when he was going back, dropping his hands, both of his hands, and he had his chin in the air as well. And I just think against a good opponent, as you step up levels, they do expose you for that. But other than that, I thought it was a punch perfect performance.